Let's talk about tag-based sharding a little bit here, as it sort of fits in with where we are in terms of the overall discussion on sharding. So tags are used when you want to pin collections, or just ranges, not entire collections of course, to a specific set of shards or to a particular shard. Why might you want to do that? Well, let's just do a really quick example here. So we've got 5 shards. We've got 2 of them in EMEA, 2 of them in the US, and 1 in APAC. And we've got a list of users that have a region component, right? So we tag these appropriately, and when we shard, we make sure that that region component, or subset of the region component, is part of the shard key. And that means that we can assign the ranges that correspond to APAC to this shard, and we can assign the ranges that correspond to US to these 2 shards, and we can assign the ranges that correspond to EMEA to these 2 shards. Thereby, any of the writes or reads for those particular users are going to go to their local set of shards. And don't forget, each one of these shards is a replica set, so there's redundancy built in here inside the shards themselves. And you may have far more regions than this. In other words, the US might be split US East, US West. Potentially, maybe even APAC, you'd add in another one for Australia. So you can see how with geographically distributed databases you might want to do this and yet present a single interface to everybody, so that the MongoS's that are sitting in front of all of these sharded clusters, it's just one big database. And when you want to query APAC users, you just make sure that you've got your correct prefix here for your shard key, and you get routed to the correct place. So that's the theory behind it anyway, one of the more common examples of a reason why you might do this.